Yeah, over here, this is where we had the prisons. I didn't need this many prisons. Like, it was overkill. Because what I was thinking with the prisons, I was going to do 100% of each blood type. But you don't really even need to do that. You could do one prison cell. Like, if you don't want to go to this extent, you can do literally just one prison cell, get an enemy with 100% blood, and just harvest their blood. But for us, we got to this point where we just did not want to spend hours and hours and hours trying to hunt down 100% of each blood type, try to capture them, bring them over here, and do it that way. We lost interest in that, mainly because every time we found 100% blood type, they would die trying to get them out of this end level area, because this is where we were finding the most 100% blood type was either in the Brighthaven Cathedral or around it in this area. And these are end game enemies, and they're not bad individually, but when you have, like, literally no joke, like 20 of them on you all at once, you just die. And we found out that the best meta for getting a prisoner from this area is to kill everybody else but the enemy that we want to take for the prison. But that was, like, extremely difficult to not kill them and then try to work around them while they're still attacking us. And especially, like, the scholar blood, those scholars are ridiculous with their holy damage. They do so much damage with their holy damage. And so trying to keep one of those alive is, like, really, really hard. So in the end, what we tried was, and I think this would be the best process to do, is we came in here, we killed everybody around here, we used a holy resistance potion and went up here in the Brighthaven Cathedral and walked around here, around the outside of the cathedral building, and then collected the enemies from there. And so then by that time, all we had to do was just go back the way we came because they were dead, and then leave this area, because everything right here, we killed all that. All that was dead. We don't have to worry about running into them. However, there's still going to be enemies coming from this road and coming down through this road. And so with that in mind, you'll have to watch out for that. And that was where we ran into a problem yet again, because there's enemies coming down through these roads and they were getting killed anyway. So that whole entire time we're trying to get 100% blood from a scholar or whatever, which we did find in this area. Like, somewhere in this area, we did run into 100% blood. And when we didn't, by the way, when we didn't run into them, we would kill everybody in this area anyway, because when they respawn, there was a chance they would respawn with 100% blood. So we were just killing everything in this area, hoping we ran into a 100% blood enemy, then taking them back to the castle. But we just failed so many times that we just stopped caring about it. We just didn't care anymore. We have the 100% worker blood, but as you can see in here, we have 30% scholar blood, and we have a 99% worker blood as well, and a 75% brute, which is not bad. I mean, that's good enough in my opinion. And then a 45% warrior, because we just got tired of it. We got, there's this game is amazing. There's a lot that they've done great with this game, but there are a couple things where it's just like it becomes too tedious and we don't want to do it anymore. We lose our interest in the game after trying to do it so many times. And so that's where we got to, and in the end we just decided to just settle for what we could get, because we don't care. We just didn't care anymore.